This is the Glass Cannon Network.
Welcome back. You are watching the Game Garage on the Glass Cannon Network. My name is Jared Logan. I'm the Game Master. This is a show where we play tabletop role-playing games. And this week, and for the next couple of weeks, we are still playing Worlds Without Number, an incredible dungeon crawl, old school RPG from the designer Kevin Crawford and his company Sign No Mine Publishing. This is the book right here. It is filled with everything you need, not just character creation, but world creation, country creation, religion creation. You can roll on tables and create an entire world for your players to explore. Go out and buy a copy of this. I'm going to let you know, if you keep watching this series, this Worlds Without Number series, in like one of our final two episodes, we will be giving away a couple books. So keep watching this series.
Can I win?
You are ineligible. And the mellifluous tones.
I do not like that.
The voice you just heard belongs to one of our guests. Let me introduce all of them. We have the person who just spoke, Mary Lou, Zach Reino, and Edgar Blackmon. What's up, guys?
I'm Fat Boy.
All right.
Hey. So why is it that we are ineligible to have the big book, even though you sent us the PDF of the big book? What is it about the big book that you don't want us to have?
Yeah.
Well, there are just secrets, special GM secrets that you guys aren't allowed to know. I feel like you'll read them and then you'll be able to basically cakewalk my dungeon, and I can't have that.
That's always what I thought.
We'll get your number, your world without number.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
Right?
Great job,
I want this to be really hard.
Thank you.
And I want this to be really hard. I want it to almost lack fun. It's so hard. I want it to be just
Not
a
enjoyable.
slog.
Okay. Awesome.
Great game
How am I
design.
doing so far? Is anybody having fun? I hope the answer is no.
You're messed up. You're messing up so far.
I'm really sorry. You're going to have to work on that. I'm having a pretty good amount of fun.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
This is supposed
Sorry.
to be. All right. Well,
I don't know what to tell you. That's really a you problem then. You've got to
worse.
step it up.
no problem.
Way down.
I'm going to step it down.
I do have an incredibly large cat taking up almost my entire desk now. Just directly underneath what you can see is mostly cat. Oh, good. He's scratching himself on my microphone.
That sort of adds to the difficulty, right? When the cat is distracting you.
100%. He also steals my dice. So we'll see what happens today.
I've been really thinking about, because the viewers on Twitch really love it when a cat comes through the frame. Like, what if I didn't tell anybody, but I got like just a huge iguana and I placed it like right off, and then I put like a little lettuce like right over here, and then like just in the middle of playing, all of a sudden this huge lizard just started crawling through my screen. I think that would be a really big moment.
That would 100% be a moment.
That'd be must-see Twitch TV.
Yeah.
Yes.
That might like transcend to like normie viral. You know what I mean? Like,
You think it could just go viral?
it could.
Well, I just watched an Instagram video where an iguana absolutely scales a woman in 2 seconds to get to a banana.
Awesome.
Like, she's holding a banana and it like gets more of the banana in its mouth than it can eat. And it has to like, it like doesn't want to give it back, but it also can't eat the amount of banana it has in its mouth.
Been there.
It scales the woman.
Yeah, well, she was holding it and she was just like, the iguana was just like,
And that was the plan. She wanted that to happen.
I assume so. Edgar, what do you mean when you say you've been there?
Huh?
When you say
bananas are delicious.
sometimes you try to eat
you
a
ever
whole
scale
banana.
a woman for a tasty treat?
Oh, so
Been there, buddy.
it's the woman scaling that you were
Just,
relating
yeah.
to.
Yeah.
You ever walk around and a woman's holding something you want to eat real high and you have to climb up her real quick to
You
get
gotta
it?
climb over. I mean, haven't we all?
Just another
Climb a
Tuesday.
7-foot woman for a treat?
Not in a
maybe
long
it's just me.
time. Not in a long time.
I'm from Illinois. I don't know what it's like where you grew
That's
up.
probably it.
If you're
Illinois,
just
city
tuning
of tall
in,
women.
you're listening to Iguana Talk on the Glass Cannon Network, the show where we talk all things iguana and also scaling giant women.
Large.
But only for treats. And only with their
Only for
consent.
treats. And only with consent.
We love
So-
treats.
So I'm putting my game master business hat on. So far we have sort of found some of the threat that exists in the town of Edgewood Station. Actually, let's just go full into a recap. The party of a mage, a warrior, and an expert assassin, Jazz, Rotilda, and Corby, entered the town of Edgewood Station. It is a silk mining colony run by a company called the Angrebedu Corp, and their workers out in the woods have been being murdered by some sort of creatures out in the woods. Our beloved adventurers first negotiated a reward for getting rid of these creatures, whatever they may be. Then they set a trap for them and quickly came across some strange mutant beast men that exist out in the wood. They found a hedgehog man that they killed with an explosive rune set by Corby. Exploring deeper, they found more beast men out in the woods, a warthog man. They also learned some things. For example, an evil wizard named Croth the Defiler used to make his home out in the woods, and there is some sort of giant structure out in the center of the woods. So they've been exploring around. They are returning from a foray into the woods, and we left on a cliffhanger. They discovered yet another strange mutant eating the silkworms off the sides of the trees close to the farm, close to the town of Edgewood Station. And when they approached, it turned and screamed and attacked. And we are going to begin today's session with combat. Is everybody ready?
Ready.
Ready to kill our friend, the mountain red-haired man who we've never met but have heard of. What's his name?
Oh, yes. Hearn.
Hearn.
And so this looks like a warrior that traveled into the woods. So the other mutants you've met are animal-like. One looked like a hedgehog, one looked like a warthog, but this looks like a hero. People said went into the woods trying to solve the problem. A mountain of a man with a red mustache, but now he is awfully, strangely changed. One side of his head has become huge and sort of sloped and bulbous. He has strange foam-like spit and a clouded over eye, and his hands are gnarled and strangely twisted as he runs toward you naked and screaming. And we're gonna roll initiative. The person that has the highest dexterity bonus, which I think is +0 for all three of you, should roll a d8. So who wants to roll the d8?
I did the last one, so someone else should do this one.
Okay. I'll do it.
The brave
Okay.
party leader.
I'm a leader. I can do it. And that's a 4.
A 4. Okay, so we were talking last time, about how combat works. Actually, I think we were talking about this off camera. Getting the jump on a creature is a really good idea because you can generally, creatures in this game, it's not like Pathfinder or 5e. They don't have a ton of hit points, but the players also don't have a ton of hit points. So it's kind of dire right now that the mutant gets to go first. Zach has a question. Thank you,
You
Zach.
described him as fully naked, right?
Yeah.
So naked.
And no, weapons or anything? This is just a naked man eating bugs.
With his hands?
No weapons, eating bugs with his hands.
Thank you.
Okay.
I ceded my time.
Your time is seated, and the creature runs towards you. Let's see. I assume you're all standing together. He is. Let's see how. Let's do like we did last time and see exactly how far away from you he is. Okay, this time he's like 100 feet from you. So he's able to cross like 30 of that, and that's all he can do this round. But you guys still have like 70 feet between you and him. What would you like to do?
I'm going to do the same thing that I did last time because it worked pretty okay. So I'm going to ready an attack with my short sword for when he crosses my range. I'm going to give him a big chop.
Okay, great. What about you, my friend Jazz?
I will.
And by the way, you can go in any order you want. Don't let me decide the order if
Sure.
Corby wanted to go first.
I will slide into the darkness of the trees, and I will ready my dagger.
Okay, great. That's done. Did you want to be fully hidden? Do you want to roll a sneak?
Let me go ahead and roll that sneak.
Roll
Why
the sneak.
not?
What do I says? Is it 2d6s?
2d6.
Melt into
yeah.
the shadows.
And you have a sneak.
2d6s, a sneak +1.
Oh, you have a sneak +1.
Yes, sir.
Be sure to add a 1 to that.
Oh, that's a natty 12.
There you go. That's good. You are fully hidden. You guys.
He out of there.
Suddenly
melted.
Jazz isn't there.
No
you
one
don't
ever
even
saw
see.
Jazz again.
You don't even see a tree move. Jazz is gone forever.
Oh man, I really liked him.
One of your throwing knives is readied, and that was basically a move action. 70 feet away is pretty far away for throwing a knife, though. Do you want to wait till it gets closer, or would you like to use a main action to throw a knife at him?
I would like to wait.
Okay, great. And then it is Corby.
We were about to go to sleep, right? Like, we're almost back at the town.
Right.
I'm preparing a spell. When he
Yeah.
gets within 10 feet of us, check back in with me.
Okay. Great. So it is now his turn again, and he crosses another 30 feet. There's still, so he's gone 60. There's still 40 feet between you and him. Is anybody using their delayed action now?
We're all taking out our pocket watches, being like,
When is this
Man,
guy
maybe I should have moved on my last turn, but
I
it's a
turned
little
to
too
her, I'm
late.
like, no, this is a good place for us to be.
No, this is good. Okay, I guess I'll
let's see
just.
because I think Jazz is almost within range of throwing something at him, and then after
Okay.
he gets a little closer, I'm gonna do my thing, and then you can do your thing.
then I can do my big chop.
It's gonna be great.
Okay, awesome. I love that plan.
Okay, so on your turn, are you guys going to continue to like delay an action till he gets close?
Yeah.
How
Okay.
far away is he?
He's now 40 feet away.
40 feet. Man, I kind of want to call his name and see if he responds. If there's any man left in the creature that was once her.
Oh, that. I didn't think of that.
And not kill everything we see immediately without asking questions. Interesting.
That didn't occur to me. Yeah, go ahead. I think you should do it.
If I'm calling his name from a pretty sneaky position, does it reveal me if I'm... or would
It's
it-
going
would
to
it be
kind of
like
it's going to kind of reveal you. I'll be honest.
just
yeah.
kind of comes from the...
What if he just gave me that really great idea, and I call his name because he's already headed straight for me?
Yeah.
Can I tell him...
Wait, what is the question?
whisper.
You want to both?
The
you wanna
question is, can Jazz whisper to Rotilda to do
The
that?
idea.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
What? Oh, this is a good idea, Jazz.
Call his name and see if there's a man left inside that body.
See if there's any man left and not kill the first thing I see. Got it. Okay. Hearn! Stop!
Okay.
You're a man!
This
You're a man, Hearn.
this
You're a man!
this
That boy did
mutant
not like me yelling.
this mutant Hearn does not even act like he has heard it at all, and just continues to rush and shout.
Good to
Okay,
know.
We're gonna drop this guy.
Okay, we're gonna drop
We're in
this.
the
Yeah,
clear.
we can
We're good.
absolutely
I
kill
I
without
misspoke earlier.
conscience.
It's not delay an action; it's hold an action. Are you guys going to
Hold
continue to
it.
hold your actions, Corby?
Continuing to
and
hold.
Okay, great. And what about you, Jazz?
I'm in a holding
Holding.
pattern.
Holding. Okay. And now he moves 30 more feet and is now 10 feet away from each of you. We continue to hold.
No.
No, absolutely
No,
not.
okay.
Because Jazz was holding till he was in range, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
10
yeah,
feet is
yeah.
definitely within range. So it's back to you guys. Jazz, what are you going to do?
About to throw that blade.
Give me a shoot roll. You can add your dexterity modifier and your shooting skill
What's
modifier.
9.
9 is not a hit.
Oh.
Knife goes wide.
Okay.
Sticks into the ground near his feet, but he rushes right over it. Corby, did you have something you're ready to unleash?
Yeah, it doesn't rush that far. I put my hand on the ground. That pig's in a 10-foot hole now. The earth just opens under him and reshapes itself, like the sides of the earth come up and displace a 10-foot hole in the ground. That is
He
the spell.
falls screaming down into this hole. And you can hear him trying to climb out the sides, but not able to get purchased with his hands yet.
Hard to do. And then I turn over to him and be like, yeah, so you could just stab
Can I
down.
pull it down? Like shooting
Stab
like
down
fish
into
in a
the
barrel?
hole.
Stabbing fish in a
'Cause I think
barrel?
he's going to have a real hard time getting up.
Do you want to,
Okay.
on your turn, move and then stab?
I mean, I think that's my only option now, right? Like, he's in a hole.
Yeah,
So-
he's actually, unless he figures out a way to climb out, which is going to take like a main action or something, he's actually kind of trapped down there for the moment.
Okay. Okay, yeah, then I'm gonna move and try and stab down, stabbing men in a hole.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I should say, oh no, it can stay. Sorry, it only lasts for a round, but if the shape is stable, it can remain that way. I would call a hole a stable. It's not
stable.
like physically
Impossible.
right. I think
That's
the
pretty
idea
stable.
is that like you can ask fire to like hold the shape of an owl or whatever, which it wouldn't be able to do afterwards. But
Right.
I should have been a big fire owl. This is stupid. I made a hole.
Rotilda, you can attack, and I'm going to give you an extra +1 because the enemy
Okay.
has been surprised and dropped into a hole by your mage companion, Corby.
Okay, so I get +2 to
Arby.
hit, plus the 1, so +3. That's 8 plus 3. 11.
That is not quite enough. And now this thing is going to roll its on its turn. It's going to roll its exert skill to climb up out of the hole,
10-foot hole.
and it
10 feet.
succeeds. And it is now. But wait, you do shock damage no matter what, right?
Oh, I do.
Rotilda?
I do 2 shock damage no matter what.
I think you do more because of your incredible
My shocking assault?
focus. Your shocking assault. Yeah, let me make sure. But if we
It
look at the
says-
shocking assault,
Listen, even if the sword doesn't hit you, it's very scary to be in a hole and have a giant woman try to stab you
Slash down
repeatedly
at
with
you.
a big, with a big.
yeah, because by taking level 2 in shocking assault, you
I
raise
get
your shock.
+2, so my shock is 4. So so I do 4 damage no
So you
matter
did
what.
4 damage no matter what, but this thing has now climbed up out of the hole and is like reaching for Rotilda.
With the voice of a
however,
man.
should I say that the climb was a move?
Yeah.
Well, I think so, because if my friend Jazz can sneak on a move action and still take a main action, then I think my monster can also climb on a move action and then attack, and that is what he is doing right now to our friend Rotilda.
I hate
and
that.
he rolls a 16, which I think does hit your AC. Am I right?
Yes, it does.
Oh boy, mammy. Okay, here we go. He does.
I can actually turn that into a miss with my veteran's luck.
It's a new scene, isn't it?
It's a new scene. If you would say this is a new scene, then I can turn that into a miss with my
Are
veteran's
you
luck.
going to?
I am going to turn that into a miss with my veteran's luck. Yeah, absolutely.
Nicely done. Okay, that's the
Oh
end
wait,
of his
you also
turn.
could have turned your stab into a hit, couldn't you?
Correct. Yeah.
Listen, we're all
but I
learning how to
didn't
play
think
our
about
classes.
it. I didn't
For example,
think about
I
it.
have nothing left I can do for the remainder of this anything.
You need to hide. You need to hide.
That's what
Can you shield
Okay.
bash? No.
So you turned his hit into a miss, and a new. It's your turn. Your side's turn again. So
Okay.
what would you like to do?
Big chop. I'm going to go big chop.
Okay,
Let me
so
see what
yeah, you
happens.
can go on any order when it's your side's turn. So we can let Rotilda go first, and Rotilda, go for your
me-
big chop.
Let me try a big chop. Okay.
See what a big chop gets us.
Sorry, that ran into my cat's butt and I couldn't see. That's a 16 plus 3. That's a 19.
That's a hit.
Okay. Big chop. I get 1 d6 damage plus 1 plus 4. Okay. 5 plus 1. That's 6 plus 4. 10. 10 damage. No, 6 damage, 4 shock damage. Does that mean just damage?
There is a...
no, be sure to mention shock because it helps me. We need to keep track of that. So you eviscerate this foe as well. A mighty warrior, Rotilda, is indeed, and the mutant goes falling back into the 10-foot hole created by Corby.
Is he dead?
Your warrior's skill lets you know that you think he is truly dead because he's laying there with half of his head lopped off.
Okay, sure. I had to be sure. But it was me this time. Wow. Okay. Killing mutants, guys. We've got 3 mutants down.
The whole, the bottom of it just goes. Now he's just lying flat on the ground.
Awesome.
Thanks, buddy.
I figured that was easier than getting him out of the hole.
Dragging him out of there.
That was actually that would have been so annoying.
We would have had to get in
ropes
and push from the bottom.
And he's probably so stinky. He's naked too.
Covered in blood.
Also, the ground, like, I feel like if I'm going to ask the ground to stay in a hole, you have to have a good reason, right?
Oh, well, that's between you and the ground. I don't know y'all's relationship. I don't have a good relationship with the ground.
Speaking of the nakedness, looking at him closely now, you see that he has no sexual organs.
Oh, do they look like they've been removed or that there's like, is he like...
This is a Hearn clone.
He's Ken down. He's Ken doll.
He's smoothed out.
Hey, quick question, you guys. Is that normal?
No, sorry.
No? Okay.
You've never seen a man naked? No, that's
absolutely
not normal.
not.
Okay, yeah.
No.
I've never seen anybody naked. I was just one. I mean, I only know what I've got.
Yeah, that's not normal.
No, that's weird.
There should be some down there.
Okay.
Something.
Ooh,
I don't know what. I don't want to know what. I don't want to know. All I want to know
show
is
you.
that
Next time we get the opportunity to show you a man.
That's okay.
Like
I'm really good. I think I'm good.
I'm going to leave it up to you. I would never force you, obviously, but I do think it would be good for like your worldliness.
Just so I know
what the baseline of a man, like what is normal.
Right, because what if I was here alone and I saw this guy? I would have no idea that anything was. I mean, it looks weird. I feel like that looks weird.
I mean, the part that's weird to me about him is because there's nothing. Is the sort of big bulbous head, half of which is like
the half bulbous head. That gave me a clue.
Who's out there?
Oh shit! Here this guy comes.
You see some torches moving toward your location from the Silkwood farm.
Is that Bragamar? Riggin?
Yes, I'm here. Rotilda, it's I, Riggin.
It's the improvised jazz trio.
Ooh,
that's really good. I'm kind of into that one. Yeah.
Soon some workers from the silk farm are all around you, and they're looking at the thing that you've killed.
Yes,
well, it looks like Hearn. What has happened to him?
Sure does. Does look like Hearn.
If I had to guess... Oh, sorry. Jazz, please.
Oh,
Jazz,
it seems that deep in that wood, there's some sort of ancient elder magic at work. And it's creating these monsters out of men, out of animals. You gotta get out of this wood, guys.
We killed that hedgehog guy, and then we killed Hearn, but then we also killed this guy, and I'm gonna hold up the head of the hog that was the hog man that was tied to Leonard's saddle.
They all gasp.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, but we killed him real good. He didn't even touch us, so.
Yeah, I'm worried actually that we're getting a false sense of confidence about our combat abilities.
I don't know if it's false, man. Doing pretty great.
Snicker snack, baby.
Thank you.
Yeah, no
Finally,
problem.
we can work in peace.
Nope, definitely not. So here's the thing, is that these are all probably coming from Croth the Defiler, who I think is not thrilled with your general presence here. So until you resolve that, you will continue to be attacked by human beasts and beast humans. I think that's going to sort of be an ongoing issue for y'all.
And that's just a hypothesis.
Bragamaratus arrives and he goes, "You think Croth has returned? I told you he hadn't been heard from in years."
Sure, and then I showed you a sort of hog man and a porcupine man and the mutant of the guy you literally sent to go into the woods. So,
I don't know,
Bragamar, you tell me. I'm sort of freaking out here.
I don't know, but I thank you for removing these threats. Find me in the office and I'll settle up with you.
Yeah, well, that's where we sleep, so we'll be there in a bit anyway.
Very good.
Hey, quick huddle up, guys, if I could just...
Team huddle. Guys,
huddling, everybody
just give us
get
a
out of
second.
here. It's so annoying when they huddle.
No, you guys can stay. Really, in fact, we'd like
it's just going to be a second if you would just
make
be
you
quick
stand
huddle.
there while they huddle.
We're not making... You have agency. You can walk
You guys
away.
can.
We're going to huddle.
I'm just saying it's not like wrong. You can stay.
No.
Okay, huddle.
What's up?
All right, okay. I got a new theory.
Okay.
I just thought you should hear it.
Mine's falling apart.
Okay, what if there is no defiler? What if some sort of magic was turned on and that magic killed the defiler, but the defiler wasn't there to turn it off? And now anyone that gets close to this active magic is transformed, be it hedgehog, warthog, or man.
And why do they keep showing up here?
Well, where else can they go?
They're drawn to the worms they want to eat. They're all
like
hungry.
eating all the worms.
It's big magic, and it's just on, and it makes you big monster, hungry for worm.
Hungry for worms.
Okay.
But that, maybe, this would be better than having it be...
I like your theory for
better
that
than
reason.
I do like that a lot.
Than just wild magic at work.
Because this way, we could go, well...
We might be able to go and turn it off.
But what would stop us from getting turned into big, scary monsters hungry for worm?
I can almost guarantee you there's a thing to touch.
Yeah, we're gonna have to touch a thing.
There's always a thing to touch, and people always touch the thing.
Listen, firm, strong,
big,
strong,
but definitely touch the thing.
Yeah,
absolutely
for sure.
Touch the thing.
And I'm big, and I'm strong.
But we'd stop you from touching.
But I'm not gonna touch the thing.
Don't touch anything. Anything that glows, hums, sounds like it's singing a song to you. All of these are bad.
I'm convinced.
I won't touch anything unless Jazz tells me it's okay.
I think that's smart. So listen, here's what we know for sure.
Oh, if you see a relative that's definitely dead, don't hug them.
Oh, okay. Oh, see, I hadn't thought of that one. So that's really good. I'm glad you said that.
Always in there. It's like you see your mom, but she fell into a rock quarry 6 years ago, and you're like, Mom, you couldn't possibly be here, and then it's just like,
wow,
it's a trap.
Yeah,
I didn't even know that was one of them. So thank you so much. Now I'm prepared for that.
That's a new
This
red
world
flag
is full
to
of
look out
snares.
for.
Yeah, definitely. Though all my family were horrible to me for my entire life, so I probably wouldn't go rushing into their arms anyway. But there was a janitor who sometimes would sneak me crusts of bread under the door. So
that's nice.
Yeah.
Although I do not know what they look like, I only know the very distinct sound of their feet. So
yeah, I don't think that's going to be useful.
That'd be tough. Yeah, I'm probably good from that particular one, but you guys should watch out.
Yeah, just a heads up.
Okay.
Now,
all right, huddle complete.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks guys. Thanks everybody.
Nobody is there.
Well, here's what we know for 100% sure. Croth is dead, and we can walk into this big building with absolutely no problems.
We're sure about that. We're pretty sure about that.
Well, huddle complete. You may go ahead and cash in the bodies you found for 100 silver each.
Totally.
And then you may decide.
33 apiece and one for the horse.
Well, no, there's 2 bodies.
Yeah, 66 apiece.
200.
66 apiece and 2 for the horse.
66 apiece and 2 for the horse. Perfect.
Go ahead and add those to your totals, and then tell me what your next move will be.
I want to buy a big sword.
That's a good idea, actually.
I want to buy a big sword. I want to buy the biggest sword I can. Biggest, nicest, shiniest.
You know, buy Cloud Strife's Final Fantasy VII.
Buy a key sword.
Okay, a sword, a great sword?
Sure. What's the biggest one? Biggest, most damage.
250 silver.
Okay, well, I don't have that much.
How much do you have?
I have 80. Well, I actually have 80 because 2 of it belongs to Leonard.
You could buy a longsword. That only costs 100 silver.
I just still don't have enough.
I'll give you what you need, the difference.
Oh, really?
I'll give you 10, and if Corby gives you 10, that should do it.
That gives me 102, so that's perfect. I have 2 left for Leonard. So yeah, I want a longsword. Oh, but can I sell my short sword?
No, because
Give it to me. I need it. Can I
company
have
store,
it?
and you're lucky they have these swords.
Yeah, you're right.
A long sword, because this is a shop that caters just to workers here, so it's not really a full trading post like you'd like.
Sure.
But it does. They do have a long sword for you. Go ahead and erase 100 silver pieces from your total, and you get a long sword that does 2 shock and does 1d8 damage.
And I can have your short sword?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay.
Would anybody else like to purchase anything? By the way, this is the next day after you've rested, so your spells come back.
Oh, it is? I didn't get to put one on Bugs.
Well, the shop wouldn't be open when you got back from the woods. It was almost full dark.
It's fine.
Okay, well, we can put one on Bugs before we head out of town
I'll do it
again.
later. I'll put one on Bugs later. It's fine.
Anybody else have anything that they'd like to purchase or any gambling they'd like to do?
I'd like to buy one little treat for Leonard.
Great, 1 silver.
Okay, thank you. I have 1 silver left.
That's
for Leonard's treat tomorrow.
You're a fantastic owner.
I just love him so much.
Wish I was learning.
Leonard goes,
That's my baby.
yeah. All right, you are standing in the town of Edgewood Station, right outside the company store.
Okay, should we head back the way we came?
One more again, back into the woods.
One
Absolutely.
more again.
Great. Can you give me a general heading? Are you still heading to the southwest to where you heard the tower was?
Beeline.
Yes.
And you're going as fast as you can, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. So
If
And we're leaving
Leonard
we're
could
leaving
carry
in the
all 3
morning
of
this
us.
time.
what's that?
We're leaving in the morning this time.
That is
Last
true.
time we left.
Yeah,
Later.
that's
Midday.
smart.
Day.
That's smart. Okay. Let's see. This time you traverse. You're moving very quickly. That plot of ground that you traveled through that took you 8 hours. This time it only takes you 1.
My God.
Go.
I know it doesn't even make sense, but
It does, because the first time I was like, what do you think that mushroom is? Can we stop and look at it for a
we were out
while?
there looking
really?
at
you found like a
foliage.
path this time. You found like
Maybe
a
we
path.
found a path.
And you move into a new area that you haven't been in before, and you're just going as fast as you can to the southwest. Is that right?
Yeah, we're looking for this tower thing.
Okay, yeah, you're looking
Every
for the
time
tower.
you ask us that makes me doubt it more.
Correct.
But
That's the point. That's why he does it.
It takes you 3 hours to cross the second kind of stretch of forest, and while you are crossing that stretch of forest, oh, for dear me. I hate it when a dice goes like completely under my computer. Okay.
rogue.
Okay. Okay, very good. So as you are crossing that stretch of land, could everybody please make a notice check for me?
Oh,
That's 2 6s.
that's a 9 minus
6s,
1.
that's right.
So 8.
I also got an 8.
And I have a 9. It's a -1, I think. So, and also an 8.
So we have nothing. Everything. Who got an 8?
Everyone got an 8.
Everyone got an 8.
Everyone got an 8. Okay. So this encounter, this situation, actually got a 9. So it beat you in its stealthiness. And so now I'd like everybody to make a luck save real quick to see who this affects.
Okay.
Is that a 20?
And that's the 20.
Come on.
Spoiler alert, it affects me.
Yeah, I got a 9.
I got a natural 1.
Oh.
With that natural 1, it does in fact affect Corby. So you all are moving through the heavy brush, and suddenly, Corby, you feel something prick your leg, and it really hurts. It like stings your leg.
Ow.
You lose 1 HP.
No.
And looking down, you see that the thorns, because there's been brambles everywhere, you guys have been cutting them in pieces. The thorns right at the foot of your leg are in like a geometric kind of cage. Like, it's like thorns have created the shape of like a 12-sided die. Like they are growing unnaturally into this sort of kind of faceted sphere. And the thorns have pricked your leg. And the second that happens, everybody needs to roll initiative. Or one of you does. Who wants to roll initiative?
Someone who has Dex.
What is this now? 2d6s?
No, just a D8 actually.
Oh,
sorry.
dang it. I'm just going to ask every time. All right. I just bought new dice. 5.
5, and this thing also is a 5. So
Tie goes to the
I
winner.
think ties
So we
go.
win.
Yeah, no, I think ties do go to the
us.
players.
Go to the party.
So this thing starts to, after pricking Corby, it starts to roll away through the woods. And your team can do something. What would you like to do?
I mean, I want to do a big chop. My instinct says big chop.
Go do a big chop. It hurts so bad.
It hurt you so bad.
I want
and
you to
also,
picture this.
It's
you get
rolling
stabbed
away.
and a fifth of your life goes away. That's how much it hurts.
That is
man.
crazy.
Go stab it right now.
And I'm wearing pieced armor. Yeah, I'm gonna stab. I'm gonna do big chop.
Okay, you run over and you attack it. It's not very far away now. I'd say it's less than 5 feet away from all of you because it just pricked our friend Corby. So go ahead and take your attack.
And that's a 4.
Or
Boy.
A 4.
Or it's not actually. Well, no, it's once per scene. Okay, yeah, no. Well,
This is-
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
a fight is a combat encounter is a scene, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So unless this thing has like a big friend nearby, in which case I'll be shit out of luck. Yeah, no, my veteran's luck, I'm gonna say that didn't happen.
You know what? Let me stop
because-
you from wasting your veteran's luck. Even though probably you wouldn't need it again in this scene, you do shocking damage of 4, right?
I do
Yeah.
shock damage of 4.
Your
Even
shock
if you
damage.
miss.
Your shock
Even if I
damage.
miss.
Your shock damage is enough to stop this thing.
Just like,
it's a tiny little kind of like, you know, weird sphere of thorns, and just by swinging at it a couple times, you kind of break it, and it lays there kind of, and you see that there was something in the center, some sort of like sack that was hanging in the center of the ball of thorns.
Can I poke at it with my sword and see what happens? Ooh.
Yeah, you poke the strange kind of jelly-like sack that was in the center of it, and blood trickles out.
Blood sack.
God damn it.
Blood sack in the thorn sphere. There's a blood sack in the
Classic
thorn
blood
sphere.
sack, thorn sphere.
Guys,
Oh, he's alive.
someone's alive.
He's definitely
Yeah,
alive.
Definitely alive. That's active.
These
I don't
thorns are
know.
defiled.
These are
True
some very
words.
defiled thorns.
This
Can we like look
sucks.
around and see like did it come from a bigger plant or did it like leave a trail or is it just like it was just hanging there?
Interesting. A survive skill might be able to help you find its trail.
I don't have that, but I'm willing to roll
I have survive at 0.
it. Roll, yeah, roll that. Hell yeah.
2d6s.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's an 8.
That is a success, and so you can see you can definitely see that it was rolling along the ground and it has moved many feet, like from deeper in the woods. It looks like its trail leads eastward.
That's not the direction we were going, right?
South-
Not the
Southeastward.
direction.
So we were going southwest, and now this thing came from the southeast of where we're currently at.
Yeah.
That's right.
Which is truly, truly just deeper.
I would prefer to avoid those guys because he just pricked your ankle and you're
Here's what we know about this forest.
20% diminished.
Here's what we know about this forest. Bad wizard in it somewhere. Also, run by bugs way back in the day.
Ruled by bugs.
And just chock full of bad stuff.
Don't love it here.
So, like, I'm not
blood magic to control plants. I don't like that kind of attitude.
No,
I'm not interested.
Thank you. It's honestly rude to plants and blood.
Yeah.
So we should. I don't know, but I think just sort of keep heading in the direction.
I think we
were
keep
going.
heading in the direction and we just keep a closer look on our ankle.
And I'm fine, and I don't know how to heal, but I'm sure this will go away in time.
I also don't know how we heal. How do we heal?
No, it's okay. I can look that up, but basically, you will heal when you rest.
Okay.
Great. I feel great.
sure.
I feel so strong and fine, actually.
Should
So
we
let's
just you not poisoned?
I'm 50% sure that I'm not poisoned.
Looking
Okay.
at your
That
wound,
changes, I'll
looking
let
at
you
your
know.
wound, it does bleed. It did bleed a lot,
I mean,
but it doesn't
yeah,
appear to be
50%,
poison.
I'm 50% sure that this was a normal magical vine piercing. And what kind of magical vine piercing would it be if it had weird other side effects, right? I'll keep an eye on it.
Yeah, just keep your eyes peeled.
I wonder if it
But
collected
otherwise,
that
I think
blood
we should
from your
just-
leg. Kind of
Is
like
that my leg
some
blood?
sort
Like a
of
mosquito bug?
mosquito bush.
Oh, maybe it did. Oh, but I killed it though, so it's not going to take your blood anywhere or anything.
Oh. Yeah, you never
make-
want anything to have your blood.
To
Just
make
as a
sexless clones out of you.
Oh yeah,
common
I'm
rule.
gonna dump some water on this blood on the ground because it's probably mine, and I want to dilute it so it can't be used in any magecraft.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Dude.
Dude,
And pull some dirt on it. Now it's dirty blood. You can't even use that.
can't use that.
Dirty blood, unusable. Are we continuing to the southwest?
I believe so. Let's keep trucking.
Okay, so you keep trekking, and it takes you just another hour before you see, looming up ahead, amidst the trees and the greenery, the ruins of an old tower made of black stone.
How ruined are we talking here?
Maybe I shouldn't have used the word ruined, but I can tell you that it looks really overgrown.
How tall? Is this tower?
Not massive. We're talking like maybe it has like 5 stories, and it's just the tower. There's not a castle or fortress attached.
Okay.
And it's stone.
It is stone.
Do there seem to be any like defenses, battlements, security,
know that.
patrols?
You'd have to get a little closer.
Oh.
Y'all, a plan is formulating in my head.
I love your
fantastic.
plans.
You're
I
always
love
It's
your
gonna be
plans.
so good. But we do need to get a little bit closer before I know if it's gonna work.
Okay, I think we should get closer, but I think we should just be really careful.
Yes.
People like to be sneaky.
Yeah, we could be sneaky. We could be sneaky for sure.
Why don't you all roll sneak?
I'll tell you that this is not gonna go well.
Ooh, that's an 8 for me.
That's a 10 for me. Oh, -1, so 9 for me.
11 plus 1.
Great. Everybody, you're fairly certain you guys are being
We're
completely
so
silent.
sneaky. This sneaky jazz, the silent jazz trio.
The Silent Jazz Trio.
Oh, okay.
I think we
We're getting
found
there.
it.
And we
It's
found the
pretty
name.
good. Silent jazz trio. I
What I
love
love
it.
about it is that music famously is audible, but our music is not.
Is the
Silent.
music of silence.
So,
Because we're deadly.
The Silent
You-
Jazz.
Yeah, what were you saying?
well, no, you get much closer. You know that you're well hidden. Not a thing stirs. A butterfly floats by and lands on a leaf near you.
I point at it and do the meme.
Yeah.
Is this a spy?
The sunlight shines down on what is obviously a ingress, a doorway into the tower. It's shut with a large oaken door.
Okay,
we shouldn't knock, right?
It looks like, I'm sorry, let me continue a little bit more description. It looks like some, obviously trees have been cleared away around the tower so that there's kind of a courtyard all the way around it and circumference around it. And you have not yet seen what's behind the tower yet. But out here, there's really nothing. There's just, grass and then a lot of vines growing up the side of the tower and that big oaken door.
And at least one butterfly.
What would you say is the diameter of this tower?
Well, because I've memorized the diameters of every building I imagined, I would say that
I would be okay with it, Jared, if you made up this information for me in this moment.
I would say it's not large. I'd say it's 50 feet in diameter.
And how tall is it?
It is 100 feet tall.
Okay, cool.
Does that even make sense for a building?
Yeah.
Would people have headroom? It doesn't matter. It's not. I want to emphasize this is not a massive, super giant, very secure looking fortress of power. It looks like an old crumbling tower in the woods.
Can we huddle up real quick?
Yeah, huddle up, team huddle. Silent huddle.
If we so desire.
The animals nearby kind of like shrug and like move away.
No, guys, you can stay. No, it's okay. Go ahead.
I am fairly confident that I can knock this entire building down if that's the route that we would like to go. Unless it is made of something that is not stone, which I'm fairly confident it is. Are you
how would you do that?
Okay, you know how like when someone is chopping a tree, they actually only chop a small section of the bottom of the tree,
Yeah.
and then the weight from the top of the tree pretty much pushes the rest of the tree over?
Yeah.
I would just ask the rocks at the bottom of this tower to sort of move a little bit, and then gravity would more or less do the rest.
Okay.
Unless it's a wizard tower.
Or what if it's I just putting this out there because I love to be creative and I just like want us to, what if it's a good guy tower? What if there's a secret good guy that we've never met before and we have no reason to believe is in there?
That is the danger. If we knock over the tower, we are now exploring a tower that has fallen over and probably killed anyone that was inside.
So
let me just real quick, I don't know, I hate to be a skeptic.
I need input.
We need that. That's actually great. Healthy skepticism.
But what if this is a trap? Like, what if the whole thing is a trap? What if the whole tower is just a red herring? The little mosquito ball came from the southeast. And I'm supposed to believe that mosquito balls are just roaming these woods looking for people to prick? That feels to me like some sort of, I don't know, like watchdog.
That's a really good point. So maybe we just do a little bit of a stakeout. We like take advantage of our super sneaky rolls and we just like observe for a little while and see the comings and goings and see if there's more mosquito balls and or hogmen.
Would you like to do that?
I'm okay with that. At a certain point, I will get bored and want to knock this tower over.
Sure.
I'm going to be honest with the two of you about who I am.
Fair enough.
I think that's super fair. I think if nothing happens, if absolutely nothing happens, then we'll knock it down and we'll just like comb the rubble for cool stuff. And there's probably something.
And maybe a dead witch. Like, here's ideally,
yeah,
if I have to go up against Croth the Defiler, I'd rather have him die moments before when his old tower collapsed.
Yeah.
Sure.
That would be
That's
sick.
what I'm thinking.
I'm just hoping that
I'm super into that.
So let's
Heyman Piper isn't somewhere in there.
I'm
waiting
willing
to be
lose
rescued.
Heyman Piper to not
Corby
have
is-
to fight Croth the Defiler.
Fair enough.
Corby's
Let's go.
into it.
But for
I'm
now,
into it.
Let's hide in the woods. I'll
Yeah.
watch
Sure.
the tower.
Let's give
You
it a
wait
good
for
hour.
an hour and a half and nothing happens. You just see squirrels moving through the trees and the occasional bug buzzing around your heads.
There's like no sign of life in this tower.
No sign of life.
Where we knock it down?
Knock this tower down?
Tear down this tower.
I've had another thought, though.
Okay, I love your thoughts, though.
What if it's like historically important?
You want to see? Let's sneak inside.
If it's historically important, it would be on a map. There would be a plaque. There would be a docent society giving tours. That's how it works, at least where I come from. So,
this world is filled with secrets.
So what's the verdict? What are we going to do?
I go either way. Tell you this. I'm much less helpful if we open a door and there's a bad thing right there. Now from out here, I can knock this whole baby down. It's just a different scenario when we're inside. But what if there's treasure? But also, what if there's froth?
what if we... Okay, all right, hear me out. What if we try and lure whatever's in there out? And we're like, hey, come out. And if there's something scary in there and that opens the door and is like, then you knock it down.
You're saying one of us should knock on the door.
You've been discussing your plans for another hour. It is now into the afternoon.
All right. Who wants to knock?
1, 2, 3, not me.
Looks like it's me. All right.
Well, then I don't want you to get crushed by when Corby knocks the tower down.
I'll knock the tower down the other way.
Okay.
Yeah. Just wait until I'm clear.
Okay, I hope you're fast.
I'm just going to sneak up there and knock on this door.
Yeah.
Okay. I turn to Rotilda. No way.
You knock on the door and it kind of creaks open. And here at the base of some stone stairs, you see a body. And there is a ray of sunlight shining onto the body. The body is dressed in fine clothes, like a velvet frock coat, and has like a hat with a feather in it. But
I found Heyman Piper, guys. This is scholar clothes. If you ever see a dude with a feather in his hat and he doesn't have an instrument, yeah, he's a scholar.
Yeah.
How's he look? How's he doing? Is he happy?
How's he doing?
He's dead.
Pull him out here.
Yeah, come drag him out.
Do I have to step in the building to pull Heyman Piper out?
You do have to step into the building to pull him out.
Don't do that.
Okay, toss a pebble first, maybe.
Can you see how he died?
Well, if I had to guess, something up these stairs killed him and he fell down here dying.
Get out of here.
Get out of there, buddy. Get out of there.
I'm knocking this tower down.
Can I, you want me to just back up and you just knock it down?
Well, see if you could do a little bit more investigating. Can you see, was he like slashed to death or was he like strangled?
Yes,
or, like,
as the sun shines down on this body, can I get a really good look at it?
Yeah, you can get a really good look at it, and you see that where the sun is shining on the body, it makes a perfect hole through the torso.
I'm backing up. I'm coming back.
My God.
Sunlight
guys.
creates a perfect hole through the body of ostensibly Heyman Piper.
Oh my God.
This is sun magic.
Ugh,
Sun
I'm
tower
not messing
magic.
with anybody using light magic.
I wish I bought a little mirror. I would reflect it back and burn other holes in the tower. It'd be so cool, you guys.
Oh, that'd be so cool. I'm taking a second to imagine it, and it's awesome.
I'm making a note to buy a mirror when we get back to town.
Is your shield? Your shield's not reflective?
Let's find out right now.
It's not as shiny. It's not as shiny as a mirror.
Okay, fair enough.
I think we should just knock this tower down and see what happens.
Can I? Yeah, let's knock this tower
down. I put a hand on the side of the tower.
Well, listen, you can also explore it. I mean, don't let me swerve you one way or the other.
I mean, now we know if we go in, we'll probably be safe as long as we don't touch the sunlight, unless there's something else that will kill us.
Yeah, that's probably the only thing in that tower that's dangerous in any way, shape, or form.
I have an idea.
Should we wait till nighttime? There's no light.
move the body so that the light is touching another part of the body.
Yeah.
And see if it puts a hole in that part of the body. Then we'll know it's the light for sure.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Because somebody could have just put a hole in him and then he fell in some light.
Yeah, perfectly.
Could have been a
perfect
coincidence.
ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. No, you're right.
Okay. I would like to. Oh yeah, you tell me.
You're gonna grab like the hand and kind of just drag him a little bit.
Just slide him like a foot to move where the light is touching his body. As long as I don't put my hand in any light.
It's really terrifying because it is soundless. It is silent. But as you pull the body, and you drag it through that beam of sunlight that's coming from up, the stairwell, right? That beam of sunlight, it makes more hole. It makes it starts as you drag him through it. It continues to disintegrate whatever is beneath it.
Gang, the light's making this hole.
Okay, I got 2 questions then.
I don't like that at all.
1, do we have anything that we need to cut in half? Because we have an opportunity here.
I wish I had some bread or something.
No, I know if we were like chopping salami or something.
I don't, but I just wanted to bring it up in case someone else did.
No, I'm glad you did. I'm glad you brought it up, but I don't think we need it right now.
Okay, I've sort of changed my mind because whatever this thing is that makes powerful magic cutting light, I would deeply like to have. And I'm worried that if I knock the tower over, now I can't have it anymore.
All right. Another
It's also possible that if you knock the tower over, that whatever is shining this light.
Just point whatever direction.
Just points wherever.
Right?
Great point.
And knowing the God that sort of governs the reality of this world, I'm almost certain that
That's what would happen.
Probably will make 15 lights on accident.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
slicing through people.
Okay, idea. We think it's sunlight. If it's sunlight, then it would stop at nighttime.
But it's definitely not sunlight, right? Because we're all in the sunlight. It's the sun is going through a thing.
Right.
I'm saying that as long as we avoid that beam of light, we don't have to wait for night. We just have to
avoid that beam of light.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
Then let's...
Or we wait for the sun to move. But as the sun moves, the light's
sneaky.
going to move until the sun is gone.
Correct.
And how did that sun... did he just walk into it?
That means Eamon Piper died very recently.
He was just here.
Yeah.
You can make one more notice roll if you'd like.
Yeah, that's a great idea,
Jazz.
team.
Oh,
Jazz.
yeah, I'd love to. I'm sitting in this doorway.
This
I'd
whole
like to make
conversation,
another.
you're in the doorway just shouting at us on the edge of the at the edge of the clearing. Just sort of what's going on?
No, he's dead.
Oh,
He's
also-
definitely dead.
No,
That is
don't
true.
forget
You
about
guys
the
have been sitting in
silent
this
thing.
clearing a while just shouting at each other, haven't you?
Yeah.
That is
Don't
true.
Don't pay attention to that. There's no encounters.
Don't roll. Don't rest. Don't roll. What are you rolling
Don't
for?
roll, Jared.
I didn't even knock over your tower because I was being nice, and now I'm going to knock it over.
A hog, a feral hog, comes snorting through the clearing while Jazz is inside.
Man hog?
Nope,
Hog.
just a regular hog.
Okay. I can big chop him for dinner.
It doesn't seem like it's coming after us, though. Is he?
Okay, we'll let him.
Jazz, how did your notice roll go?
That's a 9.
That's
and
a
I don't
9.
have notice, so it's 9 minus 1, right?
So you can see now, Jazz, that when the door is pushed open, it pulls something that turns a mirror that's just a little ways up the stairs.
Oh, this place is booby trapped.
It's booby trapped.
That's the bad news. The good news is that no one did this to Heyman. He did it to himself.
That's such great news.
You
For a
think-
scholar.
You think
Wait,
that
wait.
perhaps he might have
go
just walked right into it because the way the angle of the beam, he might have thought, oh, that's just sunlight, and walked right into it.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. That
Yeah.
you can open the door. It's an anti-intruder thing,
Yeah.
Sure.
and he just
He
walked.
didn't know.
It was working as designed.
Absolutely. But we can avoid it.
So my question as the game master is, are you going inside or are you going to knock it down?
I'm gonna regret this, but let's go inside.
Yeah, we're gonna go inside.
First of all, I've now been told that there's a mirror up here that I can have, which I just added to my list of things that I wanted.
Oh, we can get that's so convenient.
So, as our heroes head into the old tower in the woods, we are going to take a quick ad break. We will be back in just a little bit with more Worlds Without Number here on the Glass Cannon Network. See you in a minute. Welcome back to the Game Garage and our play of Worlds Without Number, the incredible role-playing game from Kevin Crawford. Go buy a copy. Our heroes have just discovered the Tower of Croth the Defiler, possibly, way out in the southwest corner of the Edgewood. They've discovered another adventurer who met with a untimely end via booby trap upon walking in the front door of the tower. And so now, as our player characters enter, they must decide how to navigate this place. As you look in, I'm going to assume you're all just standing right outside the doorway right now. Correct me if you need to tweak anything in my description. You're looking in, and you see the ray of sunlight coming down the stairwell from the mirror-like device that's kind of up on the wall, up the stairwell shaft. It is landed on the body, which has a big hole in it. You can either go up these stairs, or there's kind of a corridor that goes sort of around the stairs on this ground level. And there doesn't appear to be anything else to interact with right here in this front entry area.
I mean, I feel like we should take it floor by floor.
Yeah, scope it out.
Let's scope it. So
okay.
I think, and I'll move at the head of the pack with my sword readied.
Very good. So are you going up the stairs?
Sword.
Going up the stairs or around the corridor?
I think around the corridor, scope it out. Just make sure that if we need to make a quick escape, we're not like coming down into something we didn't know.
Bunch of skeletons that were just
just waiting for us.
Right. Well, the thing that you find when you come around the side of the stairs is that back here there seems to be a large pen for animals and lots of stores, like bags of like grain that are completely like rotten and ruined. Like the grain has fallen out of them. It looks like they've gotten wet somehow. The animal pen, sadly, looks like it held like maybe sheep or cattle. There are skeletons. Maybe hogs, yeah, but there are quadrupedal skeletons lying on the stones in the animal pen here. And the other thing to mention about this other side of the room behind the stairs is that there appears to be a back door that leads back out of the tower on the other side.
This is sort of, it does seem, Jazz, like so far, does not appear to be signs of someone being in here fairly recently, aside from what's his face?
Heyman Piper. If that is indeed who that body was.
It definitely was. He had a big feather in his hat.
Yeah, big feather in his hat. And Jazz said the smartest thing I've ever heard about feathers and hats.
If they have a feather and don't have an instrument, they're a scholar.
It's a scholar.
That's it. That's it. Scholars and bards.
That makes a lot of sense. That really resonated with me. Okay, here's the thing, guys. I feel there's something significant behind this tower, out that door. But I don't want to. Almost definitely. But I don't want to open it and peek out just yet in case we get snared into an encounter. And I want to see what's up the tower first.
It's going to be way easier to deal with that when we have whatever weird laser is on the second floor.
Exactly. That's my thinking too. So let's just put a pin in that. We're going to come back down and exit out the back door through the scary sheep room.
Very careful not to touch this light as we go up the stairs.
Do not.
Now this light is attached to it's a mirror attached to a rope, which is attached to the door.
Not really a rope. It's more like a series of like metal arms, but yes.
Okay.
An arm system. Okay. Is there a way to sneak up the spiral staircase without...
Well, I guess let's do this, right? What happens when you close the door behind you?
When you close the door behind you, the mirror turns and it's no longer aimed at the body. It's no longer aimed... It suddenly gets dark. The sunlight is no longer filtered down from the top of the tower.
Boom.
Nice job,
How
Corby.
dark?
Oh, very dark. There's no light in here.
I'll light a torch. Corby, will you hold my torch?
Okay.
So I can hold my sword.
Yeah, that's good. I don't need hands for magic.
You can now see the steps leading upward.
Okay.
I wish I'd have flashlight eyes.
Me too. Me too, man. Flame sight. This is the second time we've really missed flame sight.
I mean, it was good that we could blow up that hedgehog this one time.
It was really awesome.
I'm really feeling like I made the wrong choice.
That really worked.
Hey, next time. I feel like we've gotten some experience. Maybe we'll move up in levels soon so that you can get another one and you can get flashlight eyes. Because
I agree.
I mostly just want to see that. But okay, I think we should Scooby-Doo sneak. Really sneaky gang up.
I don't think there's anything here, but yeah,
stairs.
Let's do it. Why not?
But if there is something here, we don't want it to know.
I don't want to wake it up.
Look, I agree.
I just saw a man with a hole burned in him.
You are sneaking up the stairs. Give me a sneak roll.
But we already did one so far away from here.
A long time ago.
In a way long time, hours ago.
I rolled
Jared.
11 minus 1, so that's 10 for me.
7 plus 1 is 8 for me.
9 minus 1, 8.
Once again, you guys, the difficulty is usually 8 for most things, unless there's a special reason why it's harder. So you all believe that you're moving very silently.
That's the Silent Jazz Trio.
Silent Jazz Trio.
Hey, Silent Jazz Trio.
Silent Jazz is all about the notes you really don't play. Or if you hear them, you really don't hear them.
When you reach the second story landing, you see that there is a place where there's a mirror here attached to the side of the wall, which probably it's attached at an angle where it would reflect light down onto the mirror you saw, and then toward that area right at the foot of the stairs where Haman was killed.
Right.
So you see that, and you also see a door to your right that leads into, what was above that sort of animal pen and storage area you saw below.
Can I check this mirror for magic?
You can check it for
magic. I don't
magic.
know how that works in this game. Just magic.
Well, there are spells that allow you to see if something's enchanted.
Don't have those.
You do not. So why don't you just give me a magic roll to see if you can figure out some sort of arcane procedure.
I rolled an 8. No, and I have magic at 0. Oh, wait, do I have it at 0 or 1?
I think you have it at 1.
You
But I could be wrong. You might have chosen to have it at 0.
I don't know why I would do that, but it's possible that I did. I have magic at 1, so that's
1,
a 9.
okay. A 9, okay. So looking at it, you can tell that this is definitely not a normal mirror. There are weird runes inscribed around the little brass fitting that borders it.
How attached to the wall is it?
It would require some sort of means of removing it because it's attached with a series of metal hinges and little mechanical arms that attach it to the things below.
I'm gonna come back to this.
Okay, so there's a door to your right and stairs leading up.
Door, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna peek in the door. I'm gonna peek in.
Wait. Stop.
What?
Doors in this tower have so far
Have boogeymen.
100% chance of being bad.
Sorry, booby trap, not boogeyman.
But would you booby trap all of the doors inside your house?
That would be
or just
crazy.
The
Just
outside?
open it. It's fine.
Right?
Open it
Okay, I'm gonna open it, but I'm not gonna walk inside.
In the place where you live is booby trap.
Yeah, that
I'm
would be
gonna open
crazy.
it and then I'm gonna push it open with my sword.
I love
You're
that.
looking into a kitchen.
Oh.
You can see
Is it dusty? Yeah.
it's dusty. There's a table. There are wooden chairs. There is a place where you can cook things. A big stove that's built out of stone, and there are more stores here. And you see a lot of little jars and pots in the cabinets and stores, shelves.
I want to search through them. See if anything stands out.
Great. You don't recognize everything here, but most of it looks and smells like, albeit very spoiled, food.
This is gross old food.
Okay. We checked all the cupboards and nothing cool. Any more sheep skeletons in here?
Just a bunch
Anything like
of
that?
old rice and rotten fruit.
Gross. Okay, let's keep going up.
All right. You arrive at the 3rd floor landing. There is a small mirror. It is attached to mechanical arms that lead down and up. It is at such an angle that it could reflect down to the mirror at the bottom, at the foot of the stairs. To your right, there is a door.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Can we just smash one of these mirrors?
Oh my god, that's
Just one.
Yes.
That
a
way,
really good idea.
I know the other one
we
is...
don't forget that when we turn to leave and we reopen that door, then no one catches a sunbeam to the back.
What if
That's
we wanted
such a good
2
idea.
magic mirrors?
I'm of the belief that there's a magic mirror at the top
and we could take that one.
and a magic mirror at the bottom.
Okay, but if
one of
there's
these
a-
mirrors we gotta smash.
Okay, but if there is another one, that means that light is going to shine directly at this right now, and that's where it's going to stop. You know what I mean?
If we smash this one, yeah.
Right. We
Did you just
You have a
smash it?
hammer.
You're just breaking the mirror.
Yep.
Okay.
With a hammer.
With a hammer, right. You would need to use a hammer probably. You shatter it, and it breaks like a normal mirror. Pieces of glass tinkle as they fall down the stairs.
Great.
As-
Is there
as-
anything
now that-
left in the frame? Because we don't want it to just like disco ball, sort of like all of this terrifying murder light.
There are a couple pieces of glass left in the frame. Would you like to pry them out?
Yeah, let's do that.
You do so. The weird rune brass fitting is now empty of glass.
But there's
or
still
whatever
runes
this
in
was.
the brass fitting.
Yeah. Do you want to yank the entire brass fitting off the wall?
Here's what I want to see. Now that we've
think you want
broken
those
it,
runes.
can I see how it is attached in a way that would make it easier to get the other one off the wall?
Certainly.
Study.
It's about the same amount of easy to notice as it was below. And you're a blacksmith, or were trained as one, and you have a hammer. You could probably smash this off the side of the wall if you wanted to.
Okay. Could I smash the other one
I'll
off
say
the
this. If the glass was still in it, it would be hard to smash it off the side of the wall and retain the glass.
And that I'm learning that from seeing this, I'm realizing how difficult it would be to take the other one with me.
It's looking like a delicate bit of machinery is what I'm saying. Yes, you
Okay,
totally read me.
Got it. Okay, I'm going to leave it alone for now.
Very good. There is a door to your right and stairs going up.
I'm gonna do the same sneaky procedure with open the door, push it open, see what happens.
Yes, you are looking at a big sort of what they might call someone's solar, like their living quarters. Everything is really fine, but like it's rotting now. But big tapestries on the wall, paintings on the wall, another big table, comfy chairs, another place to build a fire, shelves that look like they have art objects and like things of beauty on them. And what immediately strikes you is one of the paintings on the wall.
I was just gonna say, what are the paintings of?
Yes, it's of a beautiful raven-haired woman.
Bitch.
Yes.
That's Emra.
A depiction of Emra.
In the depiction of Emra, how is she depicted? How is she dressed? In the painting, is she just
She's
like
definitely not dressed as a barmaid. She is dressed in classic sword and sorcery style in one of those chainmail bikinis you always see in the old paintings.
Oh.
And she's also
Interesting.
wearing like a tiara, kind of a weird sort of, headdress.
Oh, okay. I'm getting Evil Lynn vibes here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there like skull motif on this chainmail bikini?
Actually looking further in the room, you see there's yet another painting of her, and one of them she's in a wooded glade, and in another she's on a cliffside with lightning and a strange planet behind her.
And they're all her.
They are all her. or these two paintings are.
I'm just gonna say it.
Emra's bad.
Or perhaps.
Or this guy was this guy obsessed with her?
If you were Croth the Defiler.
And I'm not, but okay.
But if you were, what if getting rid of your number one opponent was the action that you took? So I'm just spitballing, gang, because
your theories are usually so
you have
good
such a beautiful mind.
All right. So Emra remembers being trapped in a glade, right? Mm-hmm. And she kind of remembers the name Croth the Defiler, right? Mm-hmm. But
she did.
The mosquito plant we saw came from the southeast. Mm-hmm. So what if Emra is the only person who can truly defeat Croth the Defiler?
No.
And that this was her source and her tower of strength and of power.
Well, if this was her tower, then why was she so scared of it, right? She was like, I see it in my nightmares and I'm super scared and I don't want to go. Maybe he was like her, I don't know, he was like obsessed with her and he was like, this is my lady, and she was like,
I'm trying to think of what an evil wizard would do if he was obsessed with a lady, and I think commission a chainmail bikini portrait of said lady.
Seems high on the list.
On that list, right?
Yeah.
So because if you're Emra, what is the scenario in which you're having that picture done for yourself? One, that's who you are, and you just want the world to know. But I'm, in general, pretty suspicious of people that get paintings done of themselves.
Yeah.
I don't think we have quite enough information here, although I do think we have some useful clues.
Yeah. Can we do some more investigating in this room?
Yeah, everything in here is really fine, except that, things like the tapestries have kind of molded and rotted away a little bit.
The fireplace, no fire has been made for a long time, right?
No, it's very cold, very empty.
And the painting with the planet behind it. None of us recognizes that planet, right?
No, but I can tell the players that it looks like Saturn. It's got like a ring around it.
That just screams outsider to me.
I'm familiar with this cover of this book, generally speaking.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know. That screams outsider to me, right? Like other planets. Maybe Croth is an outsider.
Maybe
Emra is Croth.
Maybe Emra is Croth.
Which I do think I said a long time ago.
You might have, for sure.
But that's okay, because I'm not super... This is fascinating.
Are there any, books or any,
A great question. There, you want to examine the shelves?
Yeah.
Looking over the shelves, you see that there are fine art objects like busts. One bust depicts an extremely gaunt man with long mustaches and a skull-like head, but it seems to be made out of precious metals. And you realize that there are at least 7 objects on these shelves that are worth approximately 30 silver each.
Yeah, I want to take those and I'm going to put them on Leonard later. Do you see any bags or anything anywhere?
There were bags in the kitchen. There were bags in the kitchen full of rice that wasn't good.
There is a bed here in this chamber, and you could wrap up the objects in the
make like a
comforter.
Bundle, like a bundle.
Yeah.
I would like to examine the bed.
Right.
You examine that first. I'm going to examine the fine art objects.
It didn't come to your attention at first because it's kind of low to the floor, but it is large. It's definitely big enough for 2 people.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does it have like a canopy on it?
Yeah.
It does not. No, it's kind of more like a it's.
Was it a feather bed or like
it's
a
like
straw?
Circular, and it's kind of fitted into the floor.
Does it vibrate?
Oh no!
Oh, that feels very sexish.
That's very sexy. Yo, this is a sexy room. Yo, look around. This is a sexy room.
This is a section for skull.
This is where Emra and Croft got their
Come to think
thing
of it,
right.
there is kind of an odor in here.
No.
Oh, yeah. Look at my bust while you do me. I am.
Yeah, this dude is Croft, right?
This is it's gotta be. And I'm
he
gonna
used
hold
to
it
be
up.
with Emra, and then they broke up, and he wiped her memory and sent her out of the forest.
I think
Yeah,
she
or maybe
escaped.
she
Just spitball.
escaped. Maybe she escaped, and her punishment was memory loss, or maybe her memory only exists inside the tower.
Maybe she managed to kill him, and that's how she got free. And that's why no one's seen him since she showed up.
Oh, I hope that's true, because then we don't have to kill him.
I would love
I don't
to
want to
not
have that. I would
kill him.
love it if.
All right, let's keep exploring and look for a man with a skeleton skull.
Let's go
Okay,
ahead.
you will be encumbered if you carry all of these objects because they're quite heavy.
I'm gonna
That
leave
means
him
that
here for now.
that means that the ability. It really only means that the amount of feet you can travel in a combat round goes down.
I'm
I
fine
would
with
say
that.
if you're
We're in a tower
carrying
right
all these
now.
objects, you'll go from 30 feet in a turn to 15 feet.
We're in a tower anyway. I feel fine about it. I've been
Okay.
waiting for people to come, and I feel fine about it because I'm going to put these on Leonard when we get downstairs.
Okay.
So
You reach the 4th floor landing, and here you see where there is a mirror. It is attached to mechanical armature. It is placed at an angle where it could reflect down to the mirror below, and then there's armature going up the stairwell to possibly the final floor and the next and final mirror. There is also, of course, a door to your right.
I say smash that mirror.
okay, another great point.
These mirrors are problematic.
Smashed.
Love that. I just love the carefulness with which this team takes care of each other.
I also
just
love
think
that in
that's
this
really
world,
beautiful.
breaking a mirror is really good luck.
Super good
We all
luck.
know.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Break a mirror,
Oh, yeah.
your fate's never been clearer, as we always say.
Oh, yeah.
We say that in the
That
Ladder
is a
Earth.
saying of the Ladder Earth. Thank you. Yes.
I'm gonna do the sneak procedure. Poke open the door.
Poking open the door, you see that this room is filled with shelves of books, and that there
Library.
is a large table on which to lay these books out and read them. It is a library of some sort. It is very dark in here. There is no window here, so you're kind of going from your torchlight.
Are there any
Very-
candles anywhere?
Come on, Corby.
Yeah.
There are candles.
Light him up,
They're
Corby.
lit now, baby.
All of those candles are lit.
Okay, yeah. Now you can see that the books laid out on the table are kind of rotting away a little bit. They look like they've been left here a long time. There are spider webs kind of growing from them, and then there are, let's see here, there are 9 different rows of shelving taking up most of the room.
Listen, y'all, I would love to read all these books, but we don't have time.
No, I just
but
want to
here's what
see
I-
what's open.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. What's
okay.
the book that is currently on the table?
Interesting.
But we don't want to touch it because it'll probably disintegrate. I just want to look at it.
It looks completely indecipherable to someone unless they can complete a no check.
Why not?
I'm going to try. I have no at 0.
Oh, nice. I rolled a 7.
Oh, I rolled a... I also rolled a 7.
And I rolled a 6.
I'm sorry, the book is completely indecipherable. You're not sure what was being worked on or read here.
Is it?
But you know what? About to roll that masterful expertise.
Why not?
There it is. Yeah, why not?
And we're going to see if maybe I got smarter.
Maybe you remember.
Thought about it again.
Show didn't. He rolled a 4. So
He thought about it
big is
again
this
and
book?
he got dumber.
that was fun.
There are actually 2 books laying out on the table.
They're like book-sized books or like giant books?
One is giant, and they have 2 different types of writing.
Can we take these books, y'all?
Got to take.
At some point, I'll figure it out. Just give me some time.
Yeah, I mean, take the books. I don't know if I can fit
very least
anything
we could
else in
show
my
him to
backpack,
Emra
but
on our return to the
I
city.
bet Emra doesn't read books.
hell yeah.
Bet you that'll jog her little memory. Little nasty memory.
She's a little freak.
Just underneath my own portraits, my circle bed.
Have sex and then go up and read a bunch of books.
Go
little freak.
Change a man into a warthog.
Very well.
For fun.
Eat a sheep.
We know what you're into, Emra. All right, so very well. You grab the books. They add to your encumbrance. I'm going to say you can now, whoever's carrying, because the one book is huge. So whoever's carrying all of those like busts and like weird astrolabes and things, so you can only move 15 feet per round. But maybe that won't matter. Who knows if there will be combat here? Are we ascending to the 5th and final floor?
Yeah.
No, I think we should just leave it.
Floor's good. These four.
Hey, let's go show these books to
This has been really fun, so I'm good. No, we're going to go up.
Okay, you go up, and here you can see that the mirror on the side of the wall connects to some armature, and that you can see that it's so high up that it actually is refracting. There's a hole high up on the wall that looks like it connects to the room where the door is. Here, does that make sense? So light.
The thing that is generating whatever is coming out into this mirror is coming from this room, from this door that we haven't opened yet.
You got it. Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And then there is the door, and then there is the ceiling, because you have achieved the top of the tower.
Okay.
How's that ceiling look?
It looks solidly built out of stone.
Gotta knock this whole thing over. I'm kind of glad we didn't.
I think we should just knock it over for fun when we're done.
Yeah,
I don't know. Just a thought. Just to think about it.
If we're about to like go to sleep and we definitely won't need magic of any other kind, we should do that.
Knock it over. I don't know. It could be fun. Okay. If we open this door, we need to stand way back.
No, it's fine. Just open it.
It's not fine.
It's totally
because
fine.
Whatever is gonna come out of that hole, is coming out of that hole, is gonna come streaming out the door.
No. The hole's above.
But you don't know, the light source could be also pointing at the door too.
I'm just thinking of it from a logistical perspective. If you had an in-home security system that melted people, you would need to be able to like get to it. And the only way to get into this room is to open this door.
Yeah, but maybe he had like a spell that he could like turn it off for a second when he walked in. I don't know. I just want everybody to stand back from the door just while I open it.
I'll stand back from the door.
Stand back from the door.
Okay, I'm gonna open it with my sword.
As you open the door, you hear some clicking and some metal moving, and then you see that there is a skylight reflecting down onto a mirror, that as the door opened, the mirror turns and a shaft of light shoots directly toward you. Rotilda, you are the only one in the beam's path. Please make an evasion save.
Wait, what if I open it? I poked it open with my sword, so I'm far away from it?
I think that...
Or at least a bonus.
At least a bonus, because I tried to open it from afar. I tried to poke it open with my sword is a long sword. It literally is in the name as long sword.
And by the way, Jared, this skylight wasn't visible when I said,
look at the
ceiling look?
Well, you were in the outer chamber. You were in the stairwell. You weren't inside of this chamber where the
skylight's in the room.
Yes, it's in the room. Thank you.
I take back my hostility.
Hostility is completely allowed.
I'm hostile. I'm hostile.
Permissible. We're playing old school.
I'm trying to stand
D&D,
like out of the way of the door,
to get hostile.
Like away. Like I open the door, like.
Very well, player. Your GM has decided you may have a +1 to your roll.
Jesus Christ!
Or wait, you're trying to roll under, right?
I
don't know. For a save, you try to roll under.
What am I doing?
Wait. Roll. Oh no. You need to equal or exceed. So yes, a +1. You may have a +1.
Fuck me, man. Oh Jesus, that's an 11. Wait, what am I rolling? 2d6.
You're trying to roll your evasion save.
Or a 20.
You're rolling a d20.
Fuck, because I just rolled 2d6s and rolled super well. For the record, come on. 11.
11 is, that's with your +1?
No, 12.
With your +1, it's a 12, and that is not enough.
Jesus.
The shaft of light blasts out the door.
Don't.
And does.
No.
Oh, that ain't good. 8 damage to you.
Okay, I died.
Okay. You die actually in 6 rounds. But someone can make a healing check to stabilize you.
Well,
So let me just explain what has happened.
Hard to be careful.
Let me just explain what has happened. The shaft of light shot out the door instantly because it's light. It's not,
Yeah.
And it has punched a hole into Rotilda's armor and into her stomach. Rotilda, your guts are spilling out. You're bleeding. And there is a really dangerous laser shooting out the door. A healing check at difficulty 8 is needed to stabilize our friend Rotilda, or she will die in 6 rounds. This is really awful and terrible and punishing, and yet it is how these games are played.
Right. Okay.
Now, you've
So
already
who's gonna
used
make
your-
that healing
You've
check?
already used your expertise that lets you redo stuff, right? Because
Yeah,
Yes, this is true.
it's only hits and misses.
But
It's
it's
not a
still-
different, I don't think it's a different scene.
Okay.
I think the scene is like almost location based, and you've been at the tower continuously in real time looking around the tower.
Well, I used my thing at the vine sphere, the thorn sphere, right? That's when I used my.
No, that's an earlier scene.
Your
That's an
abilities would
earlier
not have
scene.
saved you from this, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because this isn't the kind of hit that you can choose to have make a miss.
To miss, yeah.
Wait, so do we get to try to stabilize her 6
Yes.
times? Well, that's my question. What does that mean in 6 rounds she dies?
Well, it's important to combat, obviously, because if you can't get to the person in time, within 6 rounds, then you've lost them. I don't think I can let you re-roll. You have basically
Roll
2
6
chances.
Okay, we both get to try though.
All right,
Yes.
let's do it.
All right, yeah, I'll try.
I tried so hard to be careful.
Are you going first?
Rolling a 20?
Yes. No, you're
no,
going to
it's a
roll
heal
2d6s.
check, right? Oh,
roll
sorry.
2d6s versus your heal score. I believe neither of you have heal, so it's at negative
No.
1.
Okay.
I rolled a 4.
Okay,
Oh, man.
that's fine. Rotilda's brave.
I rolled a 7 minus 1
Minus
is
1.
back to 6.
Okay, Rotilda's holding in her guts,
Okay,
her
Rotilda,
intestines, and she knows.
I'm afraid if at 0 hit points, you cannot try a heal check on yourself. And so, as you stand here in the bright sunlight, under the skylight in this tower, poor Rotilda dies.
No!
With my dying breath, I say, please tell Leonard that I love him. And she passes away.
Oh, my heart. I thought I would never feel anything ever again. This is destroying me.
I don't know what to do.
There's a mirror above us in the room and another mirror in the room that killed Rotilda, right?
Exactly. So there's obviously a mechanism at the bottom that, the front door activates, and then there's a mechanism inside this room. In fact, all of the light comes from inside this room, and this mechanism, when tripped, shoots it straight out the door.
So there's no way for me to...
I mean, now that
Can
the
use
trap
my
has been
dead
sprung,
body as a shield.
now that the trap has been sprung, it's easy enough to kind of
Go around the light.
go around the light. Yeah.
Okay, well, what do you say, buddy? I mean...
Before we move on, let me just say, Mary Lou, I'm sorry. Character
you're-
death
No, you're
I
not.
tried so hard,
is hard.
and I got so far.
I mourn the loss of Rotilda. I loved that character.
In the end, it didn't even matter. Didn't even matter.
In the end, it doesn't even matter. Look, you were smart. You know,
tried.
it's just
I tried.
You tried.
That's letter Earth. It'll get you.
That's the letter Earth. We will have many new characters to choose from.
I'm super
excited. But for now, I think we need to wait until people go back to town before we find out who they are. For now, Jazz, I interrupted you. Are you entering the room?
Yes.
This room, you find a lot of alchemical apparatus, beakers, burners, more shelves filled with bottles and books. And it looks like this is some sort of laboratory. There is also a diagram scrolled on the floor, and one wall seems to be covered with a map.
Can I examine the map?
You can. It clearly depicts this forest, and a person has scrawled in a location southeast of here, and written in a language that you are able to translate, deep.
Interesting. Oh, Corby, I don't know, man. I'm bummed, bro.
I'm really upset right now. And I'm sort of struck between like wanting to just knock this whole tower over.
Oh, we're knocking this place down as soon as we walk out. It's what it deserves.
A fitting burial.
But do we leave her here?
The body of Rotilda's body?
Try to get them to count her as a monster that was destroying the workers.
How dare you? How dare you?
It's what Rotilda would want. If you could get silver for her body to get some treats for Leonard, that's what she would want.
I hope this picture means that Emra is actually a mighty warrior, because if she is, we're bringing her with us on our next.
She's about to get a knife she's gonna get a knife to the throat when I see her.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna kill Emra if I see her. Okay.
All right. I want to examine this room.
Yeah,
this
I gotta
room
know
that
what
killed our friend.
This laser is. We have to understand this horrible power.
I want to leave with something. So we have to leave with something.
We have to make her death worth something. Okay. I would like to I would like to examine the mechanism that is blasting this light, the source of it.
It's a skylight, but the skylight is weird. It looks like the glass up there isn't just a pane of glass. It's like a globe of glass that magnifies it. And when this door isn't open, it sort of fires it out down the stairwell, kind of. But when this door is open, everything kind of shifts to kind of reflect off of a mirror in the center of the room and shoot straight out the door.
How would you get into this room through this door?
Is there like a sneaky candelabra on the wall that we missed?
That's what I'm looking for now.
Somebody comes into this lab and they didn't get cooked every time they opened this door.
So how did they do it?
Yeah. The only thing that occurs to you is that perhaps if you had one of these mirrors, you
could use it like a shield.
It would have been,
That feels like a terrible idea. First of all the mirrors were attached to the wall. Second of all,
impossible to remove.
You believe that I have to open the door and just hope that the big laser that's shooting at me blasts back and doesn't destroy something else in this room? This is bad design.
Who knows the ways of wizards, Zach?
Yeah. I think
they are inscrutable.
They sure are.
I tell you what, they're about to be cut. That's what they're about to be.
Yeah, they're about to be super fucking scrutable.
I want vengeance.
Yeah, I need to. Is there anything in this room of value? I'm basically ransacking it.
Yeah, so give me notice rolls.
I would if I could, but I'm dead, so I'm not gonna roll. You know what? I'll just do it for fun, even though I'm dead.
Do it for fun, and please feel free to keep commentary going from the other side.
You hear whispers, ghostly whispers.
I rolled a 1.
I rolled a 3. I definitely found.
I rolled a 7.
Wow.
A 1 and a 3 is what you guys rolled?
Yeah.
Oh my word.
How do you roll a 1 with 2d6?
-1
because
if
you
you're
roll
not
2
trying.
and then you negative 1.
Okay, you're not sure whether any
My
of this
death
is
has
valuable.
my death has really affected you guys.
It's
Yeah,
a lot of
for sure.
alchemical stuff. It's a lot of stuff written in a script you don't recognize. But your notice rolls were poor, so I don't know that you notice anything that is particularly valuable.
All right.
Would
well,
you
I'll
like
tell
to
you what.
spend some more time here with the poor body of poor Rotilda?
I mean, I do think I want to get the body of Rotilda out of this tower.
I want to take anything that has writing on it with
You want to take anything that has writing on it?
Is it like scrolls or like?
yeah, any type of scrolls, even if I can't read them myself, I want them.
Okay. Great. You grab a bunch of scrolls and writing, in addition to the books you grabbed from the archive below.
Okay, I'll hold on to those scrolls. Corby, I say we get out of here.
Yeah,
Before
I just
another
need
one of
something
us
that looks
dies.
like it was I just need something light that looks
That
like
was
it
the
was
sound of Rotilda floating up to heaven.
That's so
My
good to know.
spirit ascending.
I was so worried she was going somewhere else, so that sound is really reassuring.
Yeah.
That's great.
I need
She
something.
had a short life and a hard life, but she did her best to be good in her time.
Is there anything in this room that looks like, or in the art room? The art room was the only place where people lit. Where the hell did? Okay, yeah, I don't need anything else here. No, I'm okay.
You know what's weird, man? No bath.
All right.
Yeah, there's a bath.
Kitchen, bedroom.
No
lab.
bathroom.
Where do these people poop?
Going outside your
Chamber
tower
pots.
every time.
They must be going all the way down these stairs and out the back. It just seems really inefficient.
Yeah, it's
Somebody
well-designed.
pissed in this lab. I can almost guarantee. I'm not going down 5 flights of stairs in the middle of an experiment.
It does smell bad, as
Into
I
a
mentioned
beaker.
before. It does
It's not the-
smell
it's not
really
the point.
bad. Yeah.
But let's.
We
All
thought
right.
it was the smell of old sex.
So we're not
But
going to
it's
spend
old
more time.
pee.
We're not going to spend more time searching. We're going to go ahead and leave, and we're going to knock this tower down. Is that right?
No, but we are gonna leave. We are gonna
gonna
take
leave.
Rotilda's body if we can.
All right. You've taken Rotilda's body to the bottom,
When you come out, Leonard looks at you guys and is like, "Where's Rotilda?"
And then we lift her broken body and
Where's
throw it.
Rotilda?
Yeah, we put Rotilda down on the ground where the horse can like smell
nuzzle her.
Leonard nuzzles her affectionately, and then lets out a cry you've never heard a horse make before. It's like a
what?
cross between a neigh and a sob.
Oh, I love
We
Oh,
put
wow.
I think we put Rotilda like
on the
side saddle.
throw her over the back of that horse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then let's jump on this horse. I can't ride.
Me neither. No, we gotta walk this horse.
Where are you
I don't
walking
know, I
with this
don't know,
horse?
I would say we're going back to town.
Definitely.
You've never seen a horse weep, but this horse is weeping.
Sorry, when we're still on the top floor, I'm gonna try
Wait,
to.
you're already at the bottom now.
Oh,
Do you want
okay,
to go
never
back in?
I was gonna say I would like to shatter that skylight before I leave.
Okay,
If possible.
you can go back up, and it would require some sort of shoot roll, or
I'm throwing a hammer into the air.
okay. You know what?
Like angrily. This is
If you're
not a
willing to
well thought
stay and
out thing
try
to
it
do.
for a while, then you can do it.
I have shoot at 0 if you want me to
Yeah, shoot an arrow at.
fire some arrows up there.
Yeah, fire
All right,
an arrow.
after
at
placing Rotilda's body onto Leonard, you go back up and you fire.
That's 10.
That's quite enough. An arrow pierces, shattering the skylight. Glass rains down on everything, and the entire room is filled with this weird yellow glass.
Leave it. It's fine.
We're going to ask Emra about it when we drag her ass back here.
Oh, yeah. How heavy is the chainmail bikini picture?
It's if you take it out of the frame, it's not heavy at all.
Yeah, I cut it out and I roll it up.
Cut that thing out the frame.
Zip, zip,
like,
zip, zip. I take both of them and I roll them up.
Great.
Very good.
There were 2 of her, right?
There were.
Yeah.
She owes us 15 gold.
And a friend.
There were 3, actually.
There are 3. The
Chainmail bikini, wooded glen, and then the lightning cliff with the
No, on all of those, she's wearing a chainmail bikini. There were 2.
Okay. Wooded Glen was the chainmail bikini.
Yes,
chainmail bikini on the cliff with the lightning planet.
Yep,
got
exactly.
it.
All right. Okay.
I'm dead. I don't know why.
No,
I
it's
piped
okay.
up.
Please, don't just sit there. Contribute.
Please, Obi-Wan.
It's fine. No,
You're
it's
a
fine.
force
On the other side.
I'm a force ghost. Okay, great.
Wait, there were 3 portraits. No, there weren't. Oh, okay, never mind.
Okay, never mind. I'm taking this pretty well. Actually,
I really, I want you to know I do feel bad when I kill a character, and you are taking it pretty well.
You've killed me 3 times in our friendship.
I know. We're good friends, and I murder you every once in a while.
Twice I deserved it. This time, this one goes down hard.
This one
feels like an edge case, right?
Yeah. Feels like there's nothing we could have done.
Tragic.
All right. Are you heading back to town? Is that what I understand?
Sure.
Yes.
100%.
Take my body back.
Okay. As fast as you can, I assume.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Listen,
we're gonna go ahead and say
no business in these woods.
You've learned the lay of the land well enough that you can travel quickly. I mean, at one point you got through an area in an hour. So let's go ahead and just roll something here. Oh, okay. So as you're heading into, you're about 6 miles away from the tower, you notice another one of those little spherical thorn balls kind of rolling along the path.
Where are we?
You are about 6 miles from the tower, headed back toward the town.
And it looks like the ball has come from the same direction from the southeast.
It looks like it's headed that direction.
Oh.
Can you shoot that thing real quick?
Yeah, let me try. I'm gonna try to shoot this thing.
Rotilda killed it by missing it with a sword.
Sure.
So I think that there's a non-zero chance that you can shoot it to death.
Do bows do shock damage?
I don't believe so.
Did you roll a d20?
Oh, no.
It's an attack roll, right?
To hit.
Actually, we can go with a skill roll this time because it's like you're not fighting it. You're kind of just aiming to execution attack it. So what did you do on your 2d6?
Oh, man, I don't know. I wiped them out. I just grabbed them.
Go ahead and do the d20 then. That's fine.
My d20, I rolled a 16.
That's a hit.
We'll take
and so your shaft goes into, your arrow goes into the ball of thorns and breaks the little innards of it, and blood spatters out of it, and the thing stops rolling.
All right. Get that experience. Okay, let's move on.
All right, let's can I does it keep its form? Does the little ball keep its shape?
It does.
Can I take it?
Oh,
you
wait.
can, and you see
this is a great idea.
How hard it is to kind of pick it up because it's covered in really sharp thorns.
Man, I really just feel like it's another thing that I want Emra to see and see if it jogs her memory.
Here's what I'm thinking. I can turn this thing into a bomb if we need to. I don't think they'll suspect it because it looks like so many of their other little plant.
Put a little rune in there. Roll it on down.
We're talking.
Okay, so can I use
bowling.
my dagger to lift this thing so that I don't get pricked on it?
Yeah.
Because getting pricked on it seems pretty bad.
It's real bad. I do not recommend it. I mean, it's
you
not
still haven't rested.
bad.
You should rest.
I'm fine.
We'll get you there. Can I put it like into Like a knapsack on the horse?
Well, it won't quite fit there, but it'll fit in this giant bed cover that you've filled with books and items.
Oh, okay, great. Let's stuff it in there.
Okay, great. You move through the next 6 miles of territory, and nothing happens during that stretch of ground, and you arrive back at the Silkworm Farm with Rotilda's body, a bed cover filled with scrolls and art objects, and the body of one of those little sphere things.
I find I don't know, what's the nicest tree around here?
The nicest tree?
We got a barrier somewhere.
Oh, there's a beautiful tree marred by no silkworms, where butterflies flutter and squirrels chitter, and it looks like it's just a paradisical glen.
That's great. Yeah, we're sort of bookending what happened today. I opened the ground, just like under it, and we put.
I'm just gonna make sure that we I hate to do this.
What, take the money? Yeah, take the money. We're gonna
pilfer this body. I can't.
Oh, that's what she would want.
We're not gonna bury her with money. We'll bury her with armor, and she can have her sword. We can't use that.
But I need these. We need.
How much silver did she have left?
Not much. She spent it all on
I spent most of it on. I think I have two. I have one silver left. No, I have one silver left because I bought a treat for Leonard.
Yeah, we're going to take that. We're going to buy another treat for Leonard.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to try to sell this sword back to the people that we just set it for.
You can. Somebody should take my tent, my rations, my torches, my tinderbox.
No, we're taking your equipment. We're just burying your body.
Yeah.
We're not taking your clothes.
There were a week's rations. There was a tent. Anything else?
I had 3 torches and a tinderbox.
3 torches. I think one of the torches was used up. I think.
Correct. So then 2 torches and a tinderbox.
2 torches and a tinderbox.
Short sword, large shield, dagger.
And a long sword as well.
I already have your short sword.
Long sword. Pardon me.
Do you bury warriors with their shields and swords, Jazz?
I mean, you can. Everybody I've ever left behind, I stripped clean. But
it feels like it's not good for the ground to leave all that metal in there.
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to carry, but do you want to carry this shield and sword? I mean, I'm not going to use it.
I'm not going to use it either, but I think I might use it as a grave marker for her.
Yeah, throw it in there.
Okay. Well, no. Okay, so the ground closes back up around her, and then we put the shield under the tree as like a headstone for where
and does anybody want to say a few words?
I just think we've been bawling our eyes out, or I have been.
I'll say something.
She would love that. She would love that.
Rotilda, you will forever be missed. I've seen a lot of ugly things in this world. You were not one of them. I appreciate everything you've done for us. Never would have been able to get here had it not been for you. Probably still be lost in Gathis. We're gonna take care of this horse, my friend, as if he was our own child. Rest easy, and I hope wherever you are, they're shocked.
Corby goes to follow that up and is just like, I always felt very safe hiding behind you, and I am going to find whoever made that laser, and maybe also try to grant your horse the gift of speech. I don't know. I'm gonna try to do something magical in your name, and I haven't decided what it is yet, but I'm gonna do it. And also, we love you and we miss you, and that's it.
Should we sing a song?
Yeah, we should sing a song.
Rotilda the Great, we miss you today. Your sword and your shield were as strong as a field. We'll miss your so shocking ways.
Amen.
Amen. And then on the wind, you hear, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Drifts away. Sunlight, birds singing.
Did you hear that? It was
A
like
butterfly.
the sound of music.
And because my players have very cleverly figured out a way to sing, everybody, including the person whose character is no longer alive, gains 3 XP, which means that you move to level 2.
Let's go.
In this game, 3 XP moves you to level 2. So when we come back in, we are now going to end the session there on that beautiful service for Rotilda. When we come back next time,
Go in peace. Go in peace.
your new character, Mary Lou, will be level 2, and both Jazz and Corby can move up to level 2, and we will find out where those spiky balls are coming from.
Do you get to make a new character?
I have the extra character pulled up that Jared made, and I'm just going to let it inspire me.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, or say, I don't like this character. Or say, Rotilda's sister just arrived and she has all the same...
Motilda!
all the same foci as Rotilda.
Motilda was evil Rotilda.
I'm gonna think about it. We'll figure this one out next week.
Think on it, and we will see you all next week. I want to thank my incredible players, Zach Reino, Mary Lou, and Edgar Blackmon. Thank you, guys. That's the Game Garage, Worlds Without Number. You can order it right now. Get online and do that. Thank you, and good night. We'll see you next week.